Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again for another weight loss journey video for you guys today. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I wanted to start losing weight in the first place. I've kind of always wanted to make a video like this, and I'm also going to talk to you guys about the good and the bad that I experienced losing so much weight so quickly. And I just want to discuss some of the stuff that I've experienced so far, because I know a lot of people out there may think if they lose a lot of weight, like lose over 100 pounds like I have, they're gonna be able to run around the track with their friends, their skinny friends, and be able to do a whole bunch of different things, and like everything is gonna be get all better for them. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff that I have experienced and stuff like that, and talk to you guys about why I wanted to start losing weight first here. And the main reason why I wanted to start losing weight is because I was just tired. You know what I mean? I was just tired of being the fat guy. You know what I mean? Like walking upstairs and being so out of breath. Like I would have to like sit down or lay down on my bed, for like a couple of minutes as I, catch my breath and as my heart slows down. Just walking up a couple of flights of steps at my house, and I was just like, oh, this ain't good. And walking into stores and having always these little kids and even adults look at me going, look, mommy, he's fat. And like I've always that shit always annoyed the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm with my mom or with my sister or with a friend. You know what I mean? Like that's even more embarrassing to me. Like usually if I was by myself, it's annoying. Like going hoarding or doing whatever I was doing for these videos, or just going out for myself. And like having people look at me like I'm some sort of animal. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, how is he walking? I'm not trying to be funny here, but like that's what I've always saw myself as, like the fucking guy. Like how is he walking right now, kind of thing. Like sometimes to myself, whenever I did certain things, like went to conventions and went to things, I'm like, how did my fat ass do this? You know what I mean? And I just sort of got tired of feeling that way every time I would go to a store and have people always looking at me. And I know they were looking at me because I have, bigger kind of legs than normal people, like probably 2 or 3 times bigger than the average person's legs and things like that. I don't know why they're the way they are. And and I was just really just a big dude. If you ever saw me in person before I lost this weight, you know. I was a big brother. Like I'll probably even have a clip right here of with me and Sean at on the set of David Sterling's movie. I believe it was like Vampire Club or Fat Planet or something like that, where Sean got like a full body shot of me, of like like doing like the Beyonce booty dance.
So how you doing, Brennan?
Pretty good.
I'm gonna get you some nice fat guy angles.
Go ahead. Look at them legs.
Yeah,
Look at that.
nice little fat guy angle.
This is the Beyonce. This is my Beyonce shot. What's wrong with you?
I wonder if you're even gonna keep that in.
I'll keep it in.
Okay.
I don't care about my boom. Look at that boom basket booty.
Keep going.
What do you mean keep going? Yeah, but just look at the kind of clothes I was wearing. Like I was wearing a big black T-shirt, kind of like what I'm wearing now. But this is the 2X. The one in that video was probably a 5 or 6X, and they look like a tent to me. Like the pants, they weren't really pants. You know what I mean? They look like big parachute pants like MC Hammer would wear back in the day. And I thought I looked good back then. You know what I mean? Like I look at myself now and going, holy shit, I've come really far. And guys, another thing that made me want to lose weight in the first place is that I was getting headaches all the time. Like really bad, painful ones that would make my eye, water, one of my eyes water and feel like it was puffing out. Like, really bad headaches, ones that I couldn't really function correctly. I couldn't concentrate on anything. If I couldn't have any distractions, I just had to sort of like lay there and hope it would go away and like take all these Excedrin, and sometimes it didn't really do anything. And that seemed to happen a lot to me when I was at my fattest and getting fatter, and I was just like, oh my god, this is horrible. Like it even happened to me once or twice on one of my Vegas trips with Sean and Gabriel or whatever, and it was just horrible. You know what I mean? It kind of like just took me out for a while, and I just wanted to like say that was another reason why I decided to I wanted to lose all this weight. But another thing is, guys, when I was at my heaviest, I was really depressed. You know what I mean? Like I was sad all the time. I know in the videos it seemed like I was happy and doing, happy-go-lucky kind of guy, but I was really kind of sad and depressed. And even times I was talking to Sean, Cool Dude, on the phone at night, because we always talk to each other all the time. Like, there was times me and him would talk on the phone, and at the end of our conversations, we'd be like, okay, good night, hopefully I wake up tomorrow, and hang up, you know, and that we were kind of like joking, but at the same time, who the fuck says that, you know, kind of stuff. Like, I was just really in a big bad, you know, depressed state, especially right before, you know, I decided to lose this weight, and, you know, like, I just had to break free of that, you know, the really bad depression, which I still kind of suffer from anyway, because, I don't know, I guess that's just me. Like, I stress out over things easy, and it just got really bad, especially towards, you know, right before I, you know, decided to lose all this weight. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about the good and the bad of losing weight, and what have I experienced from losing over 100 pounds in the short period of time I have. But I'm gonna talk about I guess the good first. The good thing is I can fit into 2X clothes now, and even my pants that I'm wearing I got these at Walmart the other day, and I'm not exactly sure, you know, what size they are, like medium, large, extra large, or whatever. All I know is, officially, I don't need to shop at the fat guy shop anymore. You know, the casual male, the DXL, like the big and tall shop. I don't need to shop there anymore. I can officially buy clothes any place I want to go to now, and I think that's amazing, because there was only one shop I could never go to buy clothes when I was the big guy, and now I don't really feel like the super big guy anymore. Like, I can fit into booths, you know, in like Denny's and different restaurants, when before I would get into these booths and my gut would kind of be like, you know, pressing against the table and like really hard, and it would be kind of really uncomfortable for me to eat and things, and that was kind of like, you know, kind of bad. But now I can fit into these things, and that was, you know, that's really kind of a cool feeling. And now when I go into the stores, I don't feel like, you know, the monster that everyone's looking at when I'm walking around in there. Like, you know, ever since I've lost all this weight, I don't have little kids looking at me going, oh, holy shit, Godzilla, or like whatever the fuck they would say to me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to bring some humor into this. But that, and I'm more active now. I can go to the gym, because before there was no way in hell I would have went to the gym, you know, and to do things. And I could walk from here, you know, go on a 2-hour walk with my sister and come home and be fine. You know what I mean? Things like that I would have never have done, you know, before. Like doing the zip line in Las Vegas, that kind of thing would have never happened before if I didn't decide to lose this weight. But the same thing is, guys, there is a bad side to losing weight fast. Like, what have I, you know, from what I experienced so far. I know not everyone is going to experience the same thing I have. But ever since I started losing weight, the first big thing that got me was I got gallstones. You know what I mean? I get pain in my stomach really bad every once in a while that it just kind of knocks me out for a while. You know what I mean? Like, it wipes me out for like a day and a half, and I just have to, like, you know, chill out and calm down as it slowly goes away. It's kind of like a big stress kind of pain that you get in your stomach, but it doesn't go away. And sometimes when I go to the bathroom, number one or whatever, it hurts a little bit. Not all the time, just once in a while. And like I got that, and now that I've lost, you know, so much weight and I'm still going really hard at the gym, I experience like dizziness now. Sometimes I'm just like I'm laying in bed watching TV or something, and then I get out of bed just to go to the bathroom or downstairs or do whatever, and I get these, you know, like really bad, like kind of like dizzy spells, like a warm feeling. I get, you know, a big bad warm rush to my head, and I'm just kind of like seeing, like, you know, black dots and stuff a little bit as I'm, like, you know, just trying to stable myself. You know, it's getting really kind of freaky to me, and that's why I went to the doctor the other day to talk to him, and he prescribed me some pills, you know, that I can take, like some potassium pills and different things like that. And, you know what I mean, like, I thought losing all this weight, I was gonna feel much more energetic, you know, wanting to run miles, wanting to, like, you know, do things like I have done, but like, it feels like I'm just wiped out all the time. I'm always tired. I'm always kind of just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always just feeling like I just left the gym, but every single day, even if there's a day I don't go to the gym. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm overdoing myself, if I don't know what it is. All I know is I'm trying my hardest to lose this weight that to try to get to my goal weight, you know, before the end of the year. So I can say I lost 200 pounds, because if I get to 199 pounds, that means I hit my goal, and I'm going to try to, maintain my weight when I get to that. You know what I mean? But it's just all these different things that I've experienced since this weight loss. It's, there's good and there's bad, but just know it's not perfect if you guys are, planning on trying to go through weight loss and things, because I feel like even right now when I'm talking, I'm starting to feel like a weird kind of, like dizzy spell, and I'm not even doing anything except for talking to you guys. You know what I mean? Like my stomach's starting to tense up a little bit, like I know I'm gonna need to sit down in a second. But guys, I just wanted to come by and tell you a little bit about the good and the bad of losing weight and what have I, what I experienced so far, and talk to you guys about, why I wanted to lose weight, because I was just tired. Just tired of being the fat guy. Tired of thinking I was just gonna die in my sleep when I go to bed every night. It was the stupidest. It was the stupidest shit. Like I say that stuff to Sean and my mom all the time. Good night. Hopefully I wake up. You know what I mean? Like at least I don't feel that way anymore. Like I don't have that kind of feeling about myself when I go to sleep. I'm not saying, okay, good night, hopefully I see you tomorrow. I don't do that shit anymore, because I don't feel like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's going to be another day, tomorrow and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys have experienced, if you guys have went through weight loss down below. Like, did you go through gallstones? Did you get dizzy spells? Did you experience any other, craziness like that? But guys, make sure you guys stay tuned to my channel. The last day of this month, the last Tuesday of this month, which is the last day of the month, I'm gonna be doing my weigh-in video. Since I wasn't able to do one last month because my video upload schedule got all messed up and I went to Las Vegas and things like that. But yeah, make sure you guys still stay tuned for that. Even though I weighed myself a couple of weeks ago, and it seems like my weight is starting to slow down a little bit. So be wary of that when you see the next video. But I am trying. If you follow me on Facebook and Twitter, I'll have links down below. You see that I go to the gym all the time, trying to work out, do different things. But if you guys support me in any way, give this video a thumbs up, share it around on your Facebooks and Twitters and things like that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.